I never believed that a pair of glasses could ruin my life, but the first time I wore the new prescription, I realized how little I'd actually seen before. The optometrist called them experimental lenses and said they'd improve my vision in low light, but he'd never warned me about the things I'd see after sunset, the writhing shapes in the corners of my bedroom, the dark figures that stand perfectly still in the spaces between streetlights. I thought maybe it was a trick of the mind until one of them smiled at me, its mouth stretching impossibly wide, like it was thrilled I could finally see it. At first, I tried not to panic. I told myself it was a side effect, a hallucination, something that would pass as my eyes adjusted. But the longer I wore the glasses, the more I noticed, the shadows moved when I looked at them, shifting just out of focus when I blinked. Soon, I realized they only moved when I noticed them, and they always seemed to be a little closer each time I reopened my eyes. I started testing it, blinking rapidly, and each time, the closest figure, a spindly thing with too many elbows, was one step nearer, its head cocked in anticipation. I tried taking the glasses off, but the afterimages stayed, lurking at the edges of my vision, waiting. I stopped sleeping, terrified of what might happen if I closed my eyes for more than a second. My friends say I look exhausted, but how can I explain that the world is teeming with things that only I can see, things that seem desperate for my attention? Every reflective surface, every shadowed alley, is crawling with them now. Tonight, the spindly one is inches from my face. I can see its breath misting in the air, smell the coppery tang as it exhales. I'm too scared to blink, but my eyes burn in water and I know I can hold out much longer. The last thing I'll ever see, before darkness takes me, is that thing's eager, gleaming eyes, because it's not just watching me anymore. It's waiting for me to finally let it in.